Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dice Jailers Campaign 2. For all of our announcements, we will kick it over to Future Jordan. What's up everybody? Not a whole lot as far as announcements go for this week. As always, thank you to Sirenscape. They provide the music that you hear underscoring all of our episodes. Also, thank you to our subscribers for paying us real human monies that allow us to do things like get character art made. It's in progress right now. We're still in collaboration with our artist, and it should be done soon enough, but you can't rush perfection, so no rush. We're just going to get it done when it gets done. But thank you so much to our subscribers for giving us the funds and supporting us and letting us make a few upgrades around here. That's all the announcements we've got for this week, so back to the episode. Thanks, me.
Where did you get that hat?
Look, I'm not going to entertain
also,
that joke.
you really
this time.
gotta stop making that joke. It's not funny anymore.
I'm not gonna entertain any of this.
Come on.
But that will bring us to my favorite part of the episode, Jaime.
Oh, hi. I have nothing prepared. I know you think, but you never have anything prepared. But this time I'm so unprepared that I somehow forgot that Jordan was going to kick to me. So I'm just going to keep it very simple and just say that Jordan will now indicate where on the screen you can go to donate to the cause of this channel. That is Ko-fi.com/dicejailers. It also has come to my attention that for some reason in more than one episode I said like Ko-fi@dicejailers.com. That's wrong. That's wrong. So if you saw that in the past and that's what kept you from donating, my bad. In my defense, it's not on the screen for me, so it's not that I can't read, it's just that I can't remember. But you can donate money, and the reason that you would do that is, that's your own business. Who am I to tell you? So thank you very much. And money, please.
Thank you, Jaime.
Ko-fi@dicejailers.com. Just everybody emailing in how much they want to donate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Well done.
Has been the issue.
Well done.
That Jeff Bezos was watching and was like, I would have given them $1 trillion, but...
Look, I like to dream big, and that's even more than I can dream big.
Well, I picked the most ridiculous thing I could think of.
Fair enough. Hey, Bjorn.
Yeah.
Why don't you bring us into our story?
Our story takes place in Varsha's past, in the city of Steel within the Costonian Empire, working as part of Iron Vanguard 7 to help keep this city running, working this day within the Mother Forge itself, the heart of smithing, not just within this city, not just within this nation, but arguably within this entire continent. A steel beam was going to fall loose and tumble to the ground, likely killing numerous workers, but the 4 of you were present, and 3 of you sprung into action to handle the situation. The 4th of which, Varsha, calmly got out of the way and showed a stunning sense of self-preservation. Upon the heels of this, another group of Iron Vanguard number 4, entered the Mother Forge, seeking out the 4 of you to let you know that a massive crucible had been purchased and brought here to the City of Steel, and you were to help them lug it into the Mother Forge. On the process of it being brought there, some of you had noticed this crucible itself, this shell of the bowl was hollow, and it was Adrin, the Goliath monk amongst all of you, who seemed slightly nervous, mentioning a story she had once read about individuals who smuggled their way into a city inside of a giant horse. Wouldn't you know it, truth is stranger than fiction sometimes, as such an event had happened as when this crucible was brought into the Mother Forge, a cloud of fog billowed out from a compartment underneath it, obscuring the vision in the area for a moment, and you did battle with two members of the Alluvial Dynasty, Iron Vanguard 4, doing battle with another trio, as some other individuals started working their way up the scaffolding. As Vanguards 4 and 7 discussed what actions needed to be done next, as one of the individuals that was taken out in battle with you four had mentioned how the Mother Forge would fall, you saw an individual plummeting down towards the central magma pool in the Mother Forge, and as they were incinerated, this massive arcane shockwave rippled outward and caused the entire forge to briefly buckle. I ask in this moment, how do you all react? What do you want to do?
Are there still? Sorry. Are there still people working in here? Did everybody else get out during the combat?
There is chaos right now.
Great. I'm gonna do my best to just make myself heard above the chaos, and direct everybody to leave, telling them that the forge is collapsing.
And go ahead and just give me a charisma check for this.
Why? Oh, why?
Because you're trying to persuade them.
Yeah.
How would you like to do this that you feel like would not be reliant completely on charisma? Because I
It's okay. It's fine. I rolled a 2.
You're not able to get your voice loud enough to be heard over the din. It's not that you're not persuasive. In this moment, the heat off of the forge, everything present in this place, the sound here is just wrong. It's not the roar of the fire or any of the bellows or anything like that. It's not the sound of hammer on steel or any of those echoes that are about. But it sounds like something is breaking that absolutely should not be breaking.
And you said breaking. Do I get the sense?
I said breaking.
Yeah. Do I get the sense there's anything I can do to stop it?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. So I'm a horse.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, so what's your horse investigation?
Oh yes.
Doesn't change that it's still a nat 1.
Buddy.
Yeah.
So
You're a horse.
Yep. With that in mind, I would like to leave.
As you go to start towards these massive double doors that lead outside of the Mother Forge, many individuals having already had the same idea as you see as like the last member of Iron Vanguard 7 has just gotten beyond the threshold. Most of the workers have gotten out, and as you begin your horsey sprint towards it, an arcane barrier comes up. A protective barrier. A fail-safe mechanism to keep... should anything catastrophic happen in the forge, this is to keep that explosion from completely spilling out into the city itself and taking everything and everyone else with it. The problem is, you four are on the inside of it.
Well, I didn't notice that because when all they were doing, the coward thing, I was sprinting towards the forge. Is there... You said the workers got out. Is there anybody who... Not everybody. Surely not everybody.
Not everybody got out. There are about a half dozen individuals that they reached this barrier, and as they reach it, they don't scream for help. They don't pound on it or anything. They know.
How did they all get past us to the barrier when I was running towards them?
You mean the workers?
Yeah.
Some of them had already started running while you guys were fighting.
Ah, okay. And there's no other entrances. I mean, okay, so we've been trained for this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know this is a thing that's going to happen. Do we know what we're supposed to do next?
Above all else, save the forge.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm running towards the forge.
And so as you go to the forge, give me either a perception or investigation check to try and see what can be done to try and alleviate what is happening.
Okay. I'm very smart, so it's good that I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not bad. Perception of 15.
Great. So with this, you're looking over the central magma pool here, since that's where this arcane eruption happened, and you are just trying to see where throughout this place, like what can be done. And a few things occur to you in this moment. Again, you, as part of the Vanguard, you have some training on how to do basic upkeep, basic safety valves and whatnot here that you could trigger. You know where some of them are. You're not mechanics by any stretch of the imagination. None of you have a gift for the art of artifice. But so you're taking a moment to try and process everything you know. What has occurred to you with that roll is you can feel the ground beneath your feet shifting slightly, which it's not shifting the way it normally does when a slight tremor comes through the mountain. That's not unusual. This is almost a ripple to it. And you can feel the heat erupting off of it, but not in the steady method that it usually does. It's coming off in bursts. And with that level of success, you know, if nothing's done, this forge is dying around you. The ways to prevent this would be to change its air intake in some way, the massive bellows that are operated. There are levers that can release some of the magma flow off of it to reduce the pressure, and you can see more of these alluvial forces. You can see a couple others that appear to have some like the arcane spheres, like the first one that jumped into the pool with it, that there is reducing the number of them that get in. Your view over all of this is noted by, you would guess, like, I'm gonna use lieutenant for lack of a better term, like clearly somebody in this group that has some rank. You're able to look at what they're wearing, and she turns her gaze over towards you, and your group snaps her fingers, and two other individuals flank her, and the three of them start sprinting towards all of you, and she shouts back to the two that are flanking her. She goes, "Buy time!" And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Damn it!
And now I do the exciting thing where I find the piece of paper that I wrote all those beautiful numbers on that I had.
Yep.
All right, 25 to 20.
20.
1 for Varsha. Fuck yes. 20 to 15?
18.
16.
All right.
Okay, so we got 20 for Varsha. We got 18 for Horse Daddy.
Horse dad.
It's right. You
Horse
have to talk. My
father.
apologies. Horse father.
No.
Apologies.
Horse papa.
All right. But you said that is a 16 there for our good friend Cyrus.
Yar.
Alrighty. Adrian, what did you get?
8.
Okay. You're not last.
Aren't you a monk?
Yeah, I rolled real bad. I got him +6, I believe, to initiative, and so yeah.
Woohoo.
Alrighty.
Oof.
Well,
No,
Wow.
the two grunts will be going after you, Adrian. The lieutenant rolled a bit higher, but Varsha, you are up first as these three are all headed towards you. And there is something that happens on initiative count 20, but it will happen after Varsha's turn.
Cool.
Okay. Yep. We don't have time to unpack for that.
Get Jordan's face.
So you said that there are people. It looks like there are other dynasty people with spheres.
Yes.
The three that are coming at us, does it seem like they have those?
One of them does.
The lieutenant or someone else?
One of the two grunts does.
One of the two grunts does. Okay. How many people in here have spheres?
5.
Fuck.
Cool.
Okay.
And that includes this one near you guys.
Okay. Okay. So Varsha was also planning on running. Saw everyone hit the arcane ward, turns around, sort of surveys the situation, sees how many spheres there are, realizes, we are going to die here. And I think that she puts down her sword, her mace and shield, and she just goes at this guy with the sphere in front of us, just goes for his fucking throat.
Yeah. Are you proficient in athletics?
Yes.
Then you may make an athletics check for me.
Perfect. Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
I would love to.
Yeah.
That is a natural 3 on the die, so I'm not even going to look at my modifiers.
Perfect. That is a 15 athletics. I don't know if that's going to matter in this particular
It
case.
means you got a hold of his fucking throat.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that Varsha, without knowing that she's doing it, is inflicting wounds here.
Yes!
So that's going to be
this.
11 necrotic damage as Varsha just sort of throttles him.
Here's my question. Varsha, seeing the skin beneath your fingers start to burn via the necrosis that is coming out of your touch, and you can see this searing, you and I, outside of the game, know it's divine energy. I don't know that Varsha knows that. How is she reacting in this moment, if at all, because clearly she's not just squeezing the throat. Something is happening.
Elves are really delicate creatures.
I love this.
Damn, that's cold.
Give me a bonus action unarmed strike, as Varsha is also going to headbutt this individual, not necessarily of her own free will.
21.
Yeah, that hits. Just roll a d4 and add your strength mod.
So we're just gonna skate past that not of her own free will thing, huh?
Not my problem. 5 damage.
You're just gonna skate past. This is sometimes instinct takes over in a moment, and as these wounds are seeping in, Varsha just feels this need to continue this assault against this individual, and headbutt right to the face is not looking great. Anything else for Varsha's turn? Great. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw for me as this massive wave of heat comes off the forge and is just spitting out beads of flame from it. DC is 11 on this.
Cool. So glad that I rolled well, because a horse's dex is worse than mine.
Okay. Anybody who rolled an 11 or higher automatically succeeds. Anybody who didn't roll an 11 can take 2 points of fire damage as they are burned by this.
Question.
Yes.
Could we say that the natural one I just rolled made it so that I failed it so bad the guy I'm holding also failed it?
Absolutely. In fact, you know what? Because you rolled that one,
Yeah.
I'm making him fail it too. I love that.
Failure
Well,
by association.
He succeeded with disadvantage, I need to add. I rolled him at disadvantage because he's being grappled by you. So I was like, no. And he got it. My lower roll was a 12. But if you nat 1 failed it, no. He can get burned by that too. I don't care. That's funny. That's awesome.
Now, I also rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
So is there somebody else who can take damage because of that? Because that'd be great.
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna put this in jail.
Yep.
Just
That's the name of the
immediately.
show.
That was the first roll from this die, and it was a nat 1. So it was like, well,
Was that the one we got from the whiskey company?
Well, it's a
That's a
set piece
master
now.
thief. That's a master thief die, and you're a monk.
well, if I had known, I could not remember where I got this, but that could be the problem. Yeah.
All right. That's Matthew.
I was like, oh, pretty color.
That's Matthew Lillard's fault.
Matthew,
Yes.
please come on the show and give us a whole bunch of money.
Please.
That's all right. We won't pay you to come on the show, but could you pay us to come on the show?
If you'd like to apologize with
Please?
gifts for cash.
Yeah. Father Horse. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, I'd like to no longer be a horse, because this is a situation for magic,
Thank God.
and I would love to once again pull out a little piece of petrified wood that I use spellcasting focus and point it. Can I catch all 3 of the ones that we're in combat with right now in an entangle?
If you want to catch Varsha in it too, yes.
Yeah.
Acceptable loss.
Yeah. Look, Varsha's gonna do great right up in their faces and stuck up in their faces, so...
Also, Varsha's
She's
never had a fuck to
focused.
give about anything. Like,
Also,
Varsha's,
yes.
Varsha's practical. Varsha totally understands what's happening here. It's like, no, yeah, I get it.
So it'll be a strength save of 15.
All right. The good news for me is the lieutenant is good at strength saves. The grunts, on the other hand,
Yeah, 17. I'm cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, 14, not 15.
14.
Yeah.
You sure it's not 13?
Nope, I know it's 14.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay, so the grunts are entangled. The lieutenant is not. She got a nat 19 on the die.
Cool. And that's my turn.
All right, describe
would
your
love-
entangle for me, please.
Say what?
Describe your entangle for me, please.
Yeah, so using this piece of petrified wood, you'll see a little bit of green nature magical energy start to suffuse it, and it looks slightly less petrified while I'm casting. And then cracking up through the ground is going to be like tree root. I got fuzzy. Tree root kinds of roots that come up and do this entire entangle around the area.
Okay.
Very cool.
So you watch as they are held in place, and Varsha will still choking this poor, nearly dead bastard. Just kind of shake them off your legs, and you have no time for dealing with this. Lieutenant, seeing this, looks.
I would also love to
over-edged.
back up out of stabbing range.
That's fine.
Yeah.
She's going to take her crossbow. As
All right.
she's not a fan of you restraining her soldiers, and that's impolite. And she's going to fire a crossbow bolt at you, Drab.
This
So it's
bitch.
blowing up this whole thing. So
That is a nat 20.
that's rude.
Oh, fuck.
So you need to take extra crossbow damage.
How close is she? Like, how close are the three of them together?
I would say, like, one of them is obviously right next to you. The other one's probably about 10 feet from you, and she's maybe 10, 15 feet.
Okay. That's all. Carry on.
Yeah, so go ahead and take B plus 5, okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry, B plus 2. 8 points of piercing damage
Ow.
as this crossbow bolt goes right into your side.
Great. Ow.
And is entangle, is that a concentration check?
Sure is.
And you get to make that at disadvantage
Why at disadvantage?
because of her crossbow.
Rude. Well, I did pass that still.
She has a crossbow of arcane disruption.
Rude.
Bitch.
That is her turn, as she is not going to elect to do her other thing yet, which will bring it to Cyrus. You are up with Adrian. attack.
You mentioned that you kind of made it sound like there were still people lining up to like jump in, like swan dive into.
So they're not lined up like
magma.
it's not quite. They're not lined up like you're playing the video game Lemmings. Quite.
Okay.
They are clear. They are heading in that direction. The one that went in first. This would have been the equivalent of if, say, like Adrian had led the way to do this. Like very nimble, flippy, used a way up that most mortal individuals would have a hard time doing. The rest of them they are having to climb their way and work their way up the scaffolding. Also, this ripple that came outward, it did cause some of that to bow or collapse, and it's now not all looking as sturdy as it once did. So they're having a harder time getting up there than they previously did.
Copy that. I am going to make for the closest one of those guys that I can find, and take another long sword swing.
All right, go ahead and give me a percentile dice roll. Low is better. If you roll a 70 or lower, you can get to one and attack this turn. If it's 71 or higher, it's going to take your dash to get to it.
Copy that. 20.
Great. Yeah, there's one just at 30 feet, so you're able to run up on one. Gazoon tight. Go
That's
ahead
cute.
and make an attack roll.
Got it. 15. It's 15 hit.
That'll hit. Yep.
Great. Yeah. Just kind of try to cut them like a very acute diagonal down across the spine as I'm coming up from
Wow.
behind.
Give me damage.
Oh, that's D8.
Yeah, it is. D8 plus strength.
Woo! 11.
Nice. Yeah, you cleave into this one, which causes them to stagger, and they turn back. You hit this one deep enough with your blade. They're a little nervous about trying to just run away from you with their back to you. Good use of an action. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, no, I don't need to do a second wind here because someone has yet to actually hit my armor class. So, I'm gonna keep at it, and I'm just going to get ready to move through this one and on my way up through the others on my next turn.
Love it. That will bring it to Adrin. What are you doing for your turn?
I am also more worried about the people who have the spears than the ones who literally outled were like called distractions or slow them down or whatever. So it's like, okay, not important. Is important. Not. Is there not the one that I know that Cyrus is dealing with, but is there another one that I can get to who has a sphere?
What is your movement speed?
45.
Wow! Yes! There is one!
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over to that person.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Okay. That is dirty 20.
That will absolutely hit. Now, they have a whopping 13 armor class, these grunts.
Okay. So the damage is nice. 12.
Nice. Yeah, you very, very well hurt this one. Staggered. You would absolutely consider this one bloodied. The one you're fighting, Cyrus, well, you consider it bloodied.
Okay, and then bonus action, unarmed strike.
Yeah, do it.
That's only a 10 to hit.
That
so.
will not hit. As you crumple this one with your first strike so much that you being so tall, you go take a swing for its head, but as it doubles over, you end up swinging up above where it was. It's kind of hard to swing down some of these individuals sometimes. Like,
yes.
The height difference throws you off.
Elves, tiny.
I know. Also, you've been specializing in fighting in groups, so fighting just one person make different moves. That makes it all the grunts' turns. You guys have brought 2 more of these into the fight, so I'll just handle them all at the same time. Let's see here. These attacks, one on Cyrus and one on Adrin. Adrin, does a 14 hit you?
No.
Cyrus, does an 18 hit you?
It just hits.
Right.
Bummer.
You can take. Go ahead and take 4 points of slashing damage as it's able to strike you with its silver sword. One is going to attack Varsha with disadvantage because he is having the ever-loving life choked out of him right now. That's a nat 19 and a nat 2, so no, nothing doing on Varsha. And I guess the last thing for us to do is, well, swing on the former horse. Well, he can't swing on you. He's caught in the entangle, so he will throw a dagger at you.
Rude.
It's a nat 4. It was almost a nat 18, but then it clicked over. And so he goes to throw the dagger, and one of the vines reaches up, grabs his wrist, and it just falls backwards out of his hand. That is all of their turn. That will bring it all back to the top of the combat. Varsha, you are up first with whatever happens at initiative count 20 is on deck.
I'm gonna keep choking this guy.
Please do. Just make an unarmed attack roll.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
If you meet or beat a 13.
Yeah, it's like a 21.
Great. What's your strength?
Jesus. A +3.
+3. Okay, so you can't not do enough damage to finish him. You can roll if you want, but go ahead and describe to me. And this was one of the orb bearers, as I remember. Please describe to me what happens. as you choke this man to death.
Yeah. Yeah. In the 12 seconds, hand goes around his throat, and it starts rotting. The skin starts rotting underneath her hands, and I think, and that he's like hitting at her, and I think that she just puts her thumbs through the skin, through the Adam's apple, and just all the way, just clap.
And he's very, very expired. The orb that was in his hand on the ground, you can see it's glowing with this arcane light.
Perfect. I'm gonna pick it up.
Great. You pick it up.
Yeah.
It's got about the weight of a grapefruit.
Okay.
And you can see it's slightly dimmer in your hand than it was in his, but it has some light to it.
Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that too much right now. I am going to use my bonus action to dash, to use Relentless Endurance to dash here. Can I get to the pressure release lever with 60 feet?
You can get to one of them.
Can I do that now?
Yeah. Make a strength check to see if you can release some of the pressure. DC's 25 on this one.
Oh God. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Well, what is it? It's an athletics?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's just strength.
Oh,
It's
even
just
worse.
pure strength. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't hit a 25.
Okay.
I hit a 20.
I will say hitting a 20, you know that if the runoff valve were released, it would drastically reduce what you need for this.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the runoff valve is nowhere the fuck near where you are right now.
Sure.
But that's a thing we can get to. It's good information to have.
Yeah, I'll just yell, "Help!"
On the, we'll call it a lair action, none of you need to roll saves on this. Another ripple comes outward, and you can hear the entire structure groan against the mountain, and the scaffolding shifts heavily. A couple of the individuals that were on it just straight up fall off. One that was near the top tumbles all the way down onto the ground far below, and just a crunching sound as he hits the ground. One of the alluvial horses is no more for having fallen off of this. But you do notice...
You say alluvial horses?
Forces.
I heard it too.
I also heard horses.
That was a lack of
horses.
enunciation.
Sorry.
Horses. Not horses. But yes, parts of the structure as they are coming down, it is becoming a much more narrow and precarious walkway up there. Drab, what would you like to do?
Sorry, DM. In all honesty, since I was down by that scaffolding trying to chase these people, would I still need to make a save as things come tumbling down?
I like the way you think.
Yeah, I hate the way I think, but
How about this?
I'm
Here
over
we
there
are.
too.
Roll a d20 for me. Each of you roll a d20. 11 or higher, no. 10 or lower, you're
Okay.
gonna have to make a save.
okay. I did not. I got a. This keeps rolling a 9, so that's gonna.
You're
Go
making
over
a save.
there.
Jamie, what'd you get?
I got a 19.
19. Unsurprisingly, the monk's fine. So why don't you give me a little dex save there, Cyrus?
Great. 10.
Or actually, keep that roll. Your modifier is going to be based on there is. You can see a piece of the scaffolding that's now glowing hot due to its proximity to the Mother Forge, and the rising heat is falling down towards you. What are you going to do about it? Were you trying to get it out of the way? What is your method of dealing with it? And that's going to dictate what DC matters and what stat you get to use. You tell me what you're doing with it, but we're keeping that roll at 10.
Oh, yeah. I have a cool thing that I'd like to do, if you'll allow me to do it in that span amount of time.
Let's find out.
The person that I just attacked and got would love to grab them and push them into the way of this falling thing instead
of your great. Add your athletics mod to that 10.
Cool. 16.
Great. That is the strength saving throw I have to make.
Great.
That is not a 16. So now I'm gonna roll how much fire damage this individual takes. 4 points of fire damage. As you see this coming in, I love this. Yeah, I love the creativity of this. As you just reach out, your shield now, the flat of it pointed towards you, grab him sort of by the collar of his shirt and spin around using that body as a shield as you hear him, and you can hear the sound of the sizzling of this white hot metal hitting his back.
Gross.
Neat. Neat. Drab, you are up.
Yeah. So this like lieutenant for all intents and purposes. I'm gonna hit them with Thorn Whip.
I think you should.
Yeah.
AC's 14.
Okay, that's a 22. So
that that exceeds by just a skosh.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, itty bitty.
Dear Lord, are none of my D6s nearby? There we go. That is a whole 6 points of damage, and I will choose to move her 0 feet. As you just see this long, it's a very like brown, very desert hardy thorn vine that comes out of the petrified wood and thwacks her.
So you're saying the horseman's wood's got a long whip?
I love you, Jordan's expression.
I refuse to engage with this.
You said it, not me.
I did not say it.
We can debate that later. Anyhow, it's now her turn, as she very much did not like that, and as a result, she's going to take aim at you with her. Oh, I think she can use her crossbow. She doesn't need to use her crossbow. She's not caught up in your friggin' entangle. She can use something else. She is just going to charge at you, and as she does, you will see a glowing. You see, it's like a glowing blade appear on one hand, and she's going to slice at you with that.
Great. Be cool if she didn't.
I don't think an 11's going to hit you.
It doesn't.
Good
it would
news
hit the horse.
Okay, good news is she gets to attack a second time with her bonus action with lower damage.
How is that good news?
It's good news for me, because I get to roll more dice. That's a 24 to hit.
Well, it does.
Okay. So for that, take 3 points of piercing damage as she misses you on the front strike, but she does a backhand slash that grazes against you.
Mm-hmm.
And that will bring it to Cyrus. Cyrus, you're up with Adrin on deck.
And the entangle is still there.
Okay. Cyrus, the one that you have turned around to get burned, he is looking like utter shit.
Cool. Let's finish that off. Yeah.
Go for it. Make an attack roll against his 13 AC.
Why? What is that? That is a 13.
Hey, it's all you needed.
Great. 7 damage.
Right there, I thought you were saying it was 4 total. I was going to go, oh, buddy, I have bad news for you. But with
No.
7 damage, I have great news for you. How do you want to narrate this individual's end, as they can take no more?
Gosh. Well, I've sliced their spine and then burned their back, so I don't know. I'll just stab them through the mouth so they don't monologue like the last guy did. Straight through the back of the head.
You see this individual, this zealot of the Illuminal dynasty, staring you down on all sorts of pain, and you see their focus. He opens his mouth, ready to let you know.
No, you don't.
Last piece of belief, and zook, the blade right through at the back of the head. Just full on T1000, and it just kind of hangs there on your blade for a second, and you hits the ground, and one of these orbs lays at your feet.
Great. Did I see what my compatriot did with the other orb?
Up to you, but she just picked it up.
I honestly don't remember.
Varsha picked it up.
Yeah, great. I will pick it up. I'll pick it up.
Great.
I'll hang on to it.
The glow is slightly less potent as you hold it. It still has a glow to it, but it's not glowing as bright as it was in this individual's hand. Anything else for your turn?
Orb in one hand. I would like to try to... Nah, I don't know. Before I pick up this orb, I'd like to switch out my sword for my javelin. Pick up the orb and then get ready to javelin the ones that are higher up so I don't have to try and climb the scaffolding on my next turn.
I will always let you just switch weapons for free. I am not pedantic with that shit. Especially if you're a fighter, I feel like you can just switch weapons on the fly. You know what you're doing.
Great. And
Also,
that...
No encounter was ever improved by the action economy of what weapon you can use when.
Fair enough. In that case, I think I will just try to back up a little bit further away from the piece of glowing hot metal that just fell.
That's fair. That's quite reasonable.
And try to take aim at the next fucker up there. And I think that's my turn. Yeah, I want. Yeah, I want to save that.
Okay. All right, Adrin, what do you got?
Okay, well, first I'm going to deal with the person that I'm currently fighting, and I feel like I'm up close to them, so maybe the spear doesn't make as much sense, so I'll just go unarmed.
You can use that thing short form if you want.
Okay.
Up to you, though. Like, I'm not trying to narrate your life story, but don't reduce the amount of damage you can do just because you feel like the mechanics of a spear wouldn't support it.
Okay, so attack with the spear.
I love it.
18 to hit.
Absolutely does. Go and give me damage.
Does short form mean I'm only using one hand?
No, you should use 2 hands.
Okay. That is 9 points of damage.
He had 8 left, so why don't you narrate his end for me as you spear this guy to death.
Well, since I was close. Well, I was gonna say I was close enough to kick him in the head, but then again, that's probably 7 foot. 5 foot.
Got a long reach with them legs, yo.
Yeah, who knows? So So yeah, I've kicked him upside the head. I do some sort of cool flippy thing with the spear in my other hand, so I can turn it around and just basically through him, pinning him to the scaffolding.
Nice. Spear going through is completely pinned there. In the heat from the scaffolding, you can actually see where he's actually kind of getting seared to it, and his body would be stuck there. So if you want to Shiska spear him to it, you can leave your spear there. If you want it back, no problem. Up to you. The orb he did have does fall to the ground like the others before it. Anything you would like to do with that?
I grab it. And I assume I'm wearing cool, like, you know, flowy monk draping type things,
Sure.
and I just secure it in some sort of like inner pocket that you can't see.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you bought at Fantasy Nordstrom. That's fine.
So then, because that was just my action, I'm going to take the spear back, wrench the spear out, and can I reach another one of the people with the spears?
Not with your movement, you can't, but you can get closer to one.
Okay, I'm going to use my movement and bonus action Step of the Wind.
Okay.
So I get dash.
Yeah, that would absolutely let you get up to one more of them. You'd be able to get Jason.
I'm there, but I can't do anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, as you get up there, and I don't know if this will change whether you want to get right up next to one, but you do end up seeing unquestionably what looks like to be the leader of them has a very gnarly looking heavy crossbow strapped across their back. Just so you know that you see them and they can see you.
Okay.
Great. Anything else for your turn?
That was action, bonus action, movement.
I love it.
It's like, I mean, if you want to give me more, I have more stuff I'd love to do, but
I'm sure you do, but we'll get to that. There is one more of these grunts left. He's stuck in the entangle because it's still there. Varsha, you're nearby. He's worried about that. He's going to throw a knife at you because you're not close enough to stab. That's an 18 on the die, so that'll hit.
Rude.
I mean, what is it? What does it come out to?
Comes out to a 23.
Yeah, all right.
22.
All right.
Okay. Great. That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage. He throws a dagger at you that takes a good cut out of your shoulder but doesn't stick in.
Great. I had temporary hit points from my dash, so that I'm only taking 3 actually.
Nice. Because orcs don't give a fuck. That's everything he can do. Before we come to Varsha's turn at the top of it, you do notice one thing, Adrian, that I forgot to mention to you, is you can tell that this captain is staring down at where Varsha is. Has noticed you, but has a focus on Varsha, likely due to her proximity of this valve.
so that's not who I'm near, but I was able to see them once I got up to the top.
Correct.
Okay.
Varsha, you are up. There is one grunt unhurt, and there is the lieutenant down here.
Yeah. I don't suppose that any of the other Iron Guard 4 or any of the rest of those guys happened to do the runoff valve
No,
while I was there waiting.
Vanguard 4 ended up outside of the arcane barrier because they were closer to the door than you guys were.
Okay, well, I still can't fucking pull this lever then.
No.
So I guess I will fucking attack his lieutenant.
Nice. AC's 14.
Okay. Yeah. 17.
That's gonna hit. Give me damage.
Yeah. This is with my mace again. They started throwing shit at me, and I was like, "Oh, I should have my shield and shit." Okay, let's stop. Yeah, that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, roll a d20 for me. On a 16 or higher, something happens.
9 again.
Great. You whack her in the head with this mace, and she did not like it at all. Lair action. One of these individuals, we're going to make an athletics check to see if it can run and dash and leap and send themselves into the magma pool below. That is an 18. Check on that.
No.
Second one leaps off of the scaffolding, tumbling downward, incinerated by the magma pool, but its sphere exploding, rippling outward, and you can feel the heat beginning to rise even more. You all realize in this moment, as this is happening, this is more about whether or not you are stopping what they're doing. You may be deciding what survives. You can feel the air pressure rising. And all of you don't need a perception check for this. You can see the arcane ward. You can see it bow out away from you. You don't know if the Mother Forge gives. You don't know if it will hold. Far more than your lives could be at stake here. Drab, what do you want to do?
No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure. You got this.
Fun thing. I don't really have a whole lot in my toolkit when someone's up in my face. So I'm just gonna hit her with my scimitar.
I love it.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, yes! Get the damage.
Alright. My bonus damage. I don't know. Let me see. There we go. Oh my god. Why is my brain doing that right now? That is 11 points of damage.
Holy crap! That is a lot.
That's... I do not like you being in my face. Slice!
Yeah, this is one of those cases where, you know, that mild-mannered, much older individual that you're like, yeah, nobody ever messes with him. This is one of those moments when you find out why.
Yep, old man strength.
That scimitar is not just decorative. You wield it with a deadly efficiency. Yeah, she did not like that, and she is not doing well. She is beyond bloodied. She's got Varsha with the mace on the one side. She's got Drab with the scimitar on the other. She's not
Here I am, stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle.
I'm a swing on you, Drab. You did more damage. It's a 19 on the die.
Well, fine.
How about you take 4 more points of slashing damage?
Okay.
And she used her one-time bonus action slash back with the glove, so she can't do that again.
Great.
That was her one-time special ability. How you doing over there, Drab?
Hey, you know, we don't need to talk about that.
Don't you talk about
We don't
that?
need to talk about how I'm doing. Entangle's still up.
Badass.
All right. Yeah. Cyrus, you can see all this happening. I know you've got your own thoughts, plans, but it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Yeah. So this final individual that I'm guessing is lined up to take a swan dive, do I have a clear shot with my javelin at this moment in time?
Absolutely.
I'd like to take it. No.
One of those?
What if you used my inspiration to re-roll that? Can we do that?
No, I don't. I
Javelin,
don't think
and it.
it's a 9. It's a 9. It's not a natural 1. It was a 3 on the die, but it's still, yeah. God,
Cyrus.
No, I really wish I hadn't wasted my action surge. I will swear very loudly. I will yell in the general direction of my comrades to stop the last one from jumping in. And then I will take what movement I have to try to get up on their level. If I can't throw anything at them, I'm going to take them down in melee range.
Great. You are climbing up there to find some, and you see a spot where there's a good handful of these forces up here, but you can see a spot with the way the scaffolding is kind of broken and whatnot, that make an athletics check for me. That if you can get there, you might be able to create a bit of a choke point.
Okay. I'm going to use the heavy metal die because this other one has been misbehaving. All right. Athletics, you said?
Yeah.
21.
Excellent. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Adrin, what do you got?
Okay, so you said that I got up to somebody and that I could see the commander or whoever. Which one of them was it who flung themselves into the magma?
It was a third individual.
Oh, okay.
So you are now up near the one that Cyrus had thrown the javelin at. Like, you saw the javelin go past. So you are up next to the last one that has one of these orbs.
Okay, well, they're not getting past me. So how close are we to them being able to? How close are we to the edge or whatever?
They're close enough that if they were to dash on their turn, they would make it.
Okay.
You get the sense that you either need to stop them on your turn or do enough damage that you could stop them on an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Because they can't disengage and get there. But if they run and dash, they can get there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. I am going to attack them with a spear.
I love it.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits. Give me some damage.
Okay, that is shit. It's cocked. That is not a lot. That is 6 points of damage.
Ooh, not a lot.
But I am going to use one of my Fire Goliath abilities called Fire Giant, or Fire's Burn, and I'm going to add an additional D10 of fire damage.
Oh, dang.
And that is also cocked. Come on. 8. So that's an additional 8 points of damage.
You recall this one very bloodied as you feel the strength of your fire giant ancestors running through you. You stab forward through your spear, and you all see just this jet of flame go through Adrin's body, through the spear, and sear this individual. You do still have your bonus action. They are hurt.
Okay. Crap. Grapple's an attack, isn't it?
Yep.
Not a bonus action.
Right.
Or it's an action, not a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I believe all I can do with my bonus action is unarmed strike.
You do know with a strong enough unarmed strike, you do believe you could drop them.
Okay. That's not one.
That won't do it.
So, okay, in that case, I am going to spend, they're not called key points anymore, I'm going to spend whatever the fuck. Focus point, and flurry of blows.
Love it.
Oh! That's not 20.
There we go.
Double those, yeah, double the dice and then add that strength, your dex mod, I'm sorry.
Yep. That's a monk.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2, so at least get to double it to 4 plus 4, so 8.
Walk me through this. They had 6 hit points left.
Yes.
You get up there, you can see that this one is the last one that has one of these orbs, because there were 5 total. You guys have picked up a few of them.
3, yes, I'm keeping count.
This is the last one of them. How do you do this?
Okay, I would like to say that I stab them with the, I stab them with a spear and I specifically target like their leg. Because I'm trying to keep them from being able to move quickly.
Oh yeah.
And then I go for the bonus action hit, and I didn't take into account the fact that their weight shifting would, change where they were, and then I'm able to bring up of this so it's like I swing, and then they're not there, and so I'm able to kind of bring up a knee and crack them.
And go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'd like to, just for extra cool points, as they're going back, I am snagging the orb out of their hand.
Love it. Yeah, you feel as your knee comes up into them, you can feel multiple bones crack beneath your massive strike, and it causes just this shockwave through their body, and the sphere gets released, and it doesn't go off at some awkward angle, it just almost gently hovers in the air in front of you, and you just snatch it before it can plummet to the ground below, and you pocket it along with the other one as this individual is completely done. I believe that's everything for your turn.
Well, it was action and bonus action, so I still have my movement.
You do.
So I'm going to wheel around and sprint towards the captain.
Okay. You're able to close some of this distance, most of it, but not quite all of it.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. Let me possibly belay that. What? So I know that the valves need to be closed. If Varsha's not strong enough to do it, then I'm certainly not, because she's stronger than me.
That valve she can't currently do because there's another runoff valve that needs to be tripped.
Okay. In that case, now that all the bombs are accounted for, my target is that valve that needs to be tripped.
You don't need to roll for this. You look about trying to remind yourself of where it is. You've been seen it. You've been shown it. You spy it. We'll get to that.
Okay.
That will bring it around.
I'd also like to point out there is a big problem, which is I have run out of the chocolate that I was stress eating. So I'm now raw dogging this combat.
Varsha, you are up. This lieutenant that's down near you, she looks like utter dog shit. There's one grunt that's fresh as a daisy but is entangled. What do you want to do for your turn?
Well, I'm just a simple fighter, so I'm gonna hit her with my mace again.
Go, fighter, fight.
I do not hit.
Oh.
No.
That's a 9.
It is
Oh.
9. You will not hit.
You know what? Fuck
but-
it. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll this.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah.
Yay!
Ah,
That's a 7.
No. Varsha's not very inspired by this individual. I think it's more about your target than the situation, as she's not a very inspiring foe to be up against. Drab, you are up, as we are currently belaying the lair action. Something's going to happen, just not yet.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Well, I'm just a simple druid,
Uh-huh.
and that's a 18 to hit with the scimitar.
Go ahead and give me some damage, buddy.
Cool. That's a whole 5 points of damage.
5 is what you needed, so why don't you tell me what the end of this lieutenant is like?
I think it's pure, like, I figure the Varsha not hit is because the captain dodged, or this lieutenant dodged, and they dodged directly into my scimitar.
I love it. As you cleave into this lieutenant and they drop to the ground, brings it to a point of an individual that's been added in the initiative. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
That's what I got.
The captain, still seeing Varsha's proximity to this release valve, takes this huge crossbow off her back and points down, which is going to loose an arrow down at you. Oh, I'm sorry, a bolt.
A bolt.
For the pedantic. No, that will miss, as the scaffolding is very uneasy, and as he's about to fire it, and it veers off, another rumble tears through this place, and Drab, you're the one who notices as the heat in here has risen.
Yep.
And as there has been some structures in here that have even caught fire, the way the smoke is increasing, the air is less clean and is becoming thinner due to this arcane barrier.
Mm-hmm.
There is a valve that needs to be reached.
Mm-hmm.
There is a switch that Varsha is hoping to flip. There is a walkway to be defended, and there is air running out. You all are about to have decisions you are going to have to make, as this will come down to whether or not the Mother Forge stands to see another day. But that is for our next session.
Of course it
Find
is.
out the last piece of Varsha's backstory in this, and we'll find out what chaos awaits.
Oh my god.